Greetings, salutations, hello, and all synonyms for good morning. It is Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, and I am feeling real good today. Yeah, I'm still riding the weekend high. What do you want? So, you know what? It actually got me thinking. I do talk a lot about places like Trinity-Pawling and Keuka Lake and Horseheads and places like that. Places that you guys should go see and or visit yourself if you ever get an opportunity to do so. And don't get me wrong, I love those places. I hope to keep talking about those places in these videos. Not incredibly crazy often, but if it comes to mind, I will. But you know what? I myself live in a pretty cool area. So, you know what? I'm going to talk about some of those great places. Let's see. Where do I begin? You know, I'll start with a place in Elmira. Eldridge Park. A big open park. There's soccer fields everywhere. And there's actually a lot of history in that area. There actually used to be like a gondola, a little amusement park there. You know, there's a pond. It's great. Beautiful place. There's a skate park there. You know, it's great. It's in Elmira. It's wonderful. And another place in Elmira, that's a tourist attraction. Newtown Battlefield. Yeah. It's actually, there's like a little mini Indian reservation type place. You can sort of look around, take pictures. The forest scenery is beautiful. And, you know, when I ran cross country for Horseheads my sophomore year, that's actually where Elmira's home course is. It is a very, 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 very hilly course. Sometimes I still get nightmares from that. Anyway. Actually, speaking of cross country, another cross country course. How about the one for Horseheads? Park Station. Another beautiful area. You know, a lot of forest, a lot of green. You know what actually Park Station reminds me of, even though technically I've been to Park Station first, is for my brothers out there. Remember our senior year when we had that big party at that one like picnic pond area and we discovered that area to cliff dive and such? That's honestly, that place reminded me a lot of Park Station. You know, there's volleyball courts, there's like a little beach, so you want to go swimming or you want to get buried in the sand? Who doesn't like getting buried in the sand? Being buried in the sand is fun. So, you got that. Excuse me. Let's see. That's another really fun place I can think of. Or you know what? If you're a baseball fan, there's a place called Community Park I live nearby. There's all sorts of little softball fields, baseball field, all sorts of baseball fields. There's a little hut where the concession stand is. There's a little playground for children who don't play baseball, but they can play on it because they could potentially be bored. So, yeah, that's always a really great place. In fact, in a couple weeks, there's actually going to be like one of those little mini carnivals. It's called Community Days, which I might actually be able to go to. It'd make for a very good video, you know. But let's be honest, that video I would need more than one person to help me make that video. And I'll be honest with you, that video would consist of nothing but riding fun rides and eating food, riding rides that I know for a fact I'm much too old to be riding, and eating food that is wildly, wildly bad for me. Seriously, I think the last time I was there was like 2013. It was the first time I ever tried a deep fried Oreo and a deep fried Reese's peanut butter cup. So, yeah, that's the sort of thing you're into. Of course, like most carnivals, you know, you have, games to win prizes. There's like a Ferris wheel, you know, the big giant slide. Who doesn't love a big giant slide? Giant slides are awesome. And you know what? while I'm in the Big Flats area, how about I talk about the king of the mountain, or should I say the king of the hill, Harris Hill. Seriously, there's like a mini carnival up there with it's actually a place I alluded to before, Harris Hill. But there's like a picnic area, a playground, there's a pool, batting cages, a driving range, go-karts, putt-putt golf. I mentioned a while back that that's actually a place where if I ever had that giant party between all my bullets, all my brothers, and all the good people I know from Horseheads, Harris Hill would be one of those places. And of course, we'd have to do putt-putt golf, but there'd be one problem. We really cannot do the back nine to save time, because hole 18 is designed where once the ball goes in the hole, then you're done. So I guess you'd have to do the back 8, maybe? And, I've talked enough about Elmira, Horseheads, and Big Flats. I think I have enough time for a couple places in Crystal City, USA. Or that's what I refer to as Corning, New York. And I can think of no two places to talk about than, first, I gotta talk about Market Street. It is the historic Market Street that, well back when my father was a boy, it was nothing but bars, and now you have places like In Yellows, Atlas, The Cellar, Sorges, Rico's. There's a bike shop, actually. There's a jewelry shop. There's Three Birds. There's Dippity Doodahs. In fact, my brother and his wife live on Market Street. Or my brother and my sister-in-law. I love you guys. Love you guys. Anyway, so, yeah. There's definitely that. And I think Old World Cafe. That's another really great place. It's actually right in the middle of the plaza where the middle of Market Street is. And Tony, like literally across the street from... Actually, I can't reveal a certain area because it talks about a certain item on my full course menu, which I don't want to reveal yet. But I already mentioned Old World Cafe, so if you know what I'm talking about, you probably know what place I'm sort of alluding to. But again, that's a video for another day. But you know what's not a video for another day? The final thing I want to talk about, and that is CMOG. You have no idea what CMOG stands for, do you? I can't believe I just did that with my phone. Anyway, CMOG stands for the Corning Museum of Glass. I believe it was in 5th grade was the first time I ever went, and I absolutely adored that place. I did. But you're probably thinking, well, it's a museum of glass. What's so great about glass? How about glass is more than just windows, mirrors, and some things you put on walls. Glass can be made and blown into beautiful sets of art that you need to see for yourself. I could describe what's there at the Corning Museum of Glass. Really, I can. I've been there enough to know. It's a museum, so of course, you have a gift shop and various works of glass-related art and hot glass shows. Yes, the hot glass shows are the coolest thing ever, which is odd for me to say because they're hot glass shows, and I just said that the coolest thing to see. So, yeah, hot glass and a good time. And they make all sorts of fun things. There's actually one hot glass show I went to many years ago where all they did was make like a little vase, or vase, if you want to call it that, whatever. And they actually put popcorn kernels in it, and the glass was so hot it actually popped the popcorn kernels. That's just one thing to hopefully see if you go to the Corning Museum of Glass. They actually have a YouTube channel, and I actually have subscribed to it. I'll put a link in the descriptions, and I'll also give a link to a certain video that celebrated the fact they have 100,000 subscribers, and I'm one of them. So you know what? I can recommend that to I can recommend the Corn Museum of Glass to anyone who wants to go. And you know what? That's another thing you can take your children to. It'll be a great time had by all. And then after the Corn Museum of Glass, you can go to somewhere like in Yellows for lunch or dinner afterwards. So it all works out. Actually, anywhere on Market Street would all work out for dinner. Or you know what? There's also Wegmans. Come on, you think I'd mention the Corning Horseheads on my area and not mention Wegmans? What do you people think I am? Crazy? No. Oh, actually, yes, I kind of am. But you know what? I'm crazy for all the right reasons. And that is not a bad thing. At least I don't think so. So anyway, like, favorite, share, and please hit that subscribe button. I could totally use the support as well. And to all my viewers out there, I'm humbled that I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy today. I'm hopeful we all have a wonderful day today. And remember, if you guys ever want to talk or if you guys ever want to chat, I'll always be here to lend an ear, and I will always have your back. So take care and have a wonderful Tuesday.